Hi guys, as promised in my previous sessions, today I'll be taking you through a comprehensive coverage of hospital management system using visualbasic.net, and therefore, as usual, we shall start by doing a demonstration of what we shall be doing in this series. And if I run my system, my system will build up, and then this is what, ladies and gentlemen, you would expect to see. Therefore, my system has doctors module, appointments module, patients module, payment modules, pharmacy module, and wards module. And to start with, if you are very keen, ladies and gentlemen, you realize that the only buttons that are active is login, clear, and close. Then these ones are deactivated. And for instance, if at this point somebody gives wrong credentials for login here, then hit on login, you'll get an error message that login error, invalid details entered. But if I go ahead and supply the correct login here, ladies and gentlemen, then hit on login, there we go. You'll be in a position to see that our system is active. And therefore, if I hit on doctors module here, so, ladies and gentlemen, after having seen that demonstration, let's go one-on-one and start creating the GUIs. Therefore, we launch new Visual Studio, then hit on New Project. Now, once you hit on New Project, this time around, make sure Windows Form application is loaded. Then we then go to this point here. We can just call our project hospital hospital 1 MIS. Then we hit on OK. Therefore, it is creating our project. Then from this point round here, we start with form 1. Therefore, you can just go to Windows properties here, then hit on your form. Then down here, you scroll to give it various, that is the height and the width. You can have something like by 800. Then save that form. Therefore, save the project as this. That is all right. If we just save it, then after that we need to create our first GUI, that is the dashboard. And to create the dashboard, here is where we go about it. If I can start by assigning our form the backara. If I just go to B here, backara, and then you just go to customize, you give it that color, save it, then go to this point here, the toolbox, hit the toolbox, go toolbox here, then go to panel where you can see the panel. Here we go. Therefore the panel is here. Now once you get the panel, draw the panel, go to border style, change that one to 3D, then hold Control on your keyboard and duplicate the panel, scroll, hold the Control key again, duplicate the panel that way. Therefore this is how our panel looks like. Therefore this is how it looks like. Therefore we have our 3D panels here. Then down here we need to have 3 buttons. Therefore you go to toolbox, go to button where the button is, scroll up here, take the button. Therefore for the button we need 3 buttons. Therefore just draw one button here, then hold Control, that is 2, 3, go back, take a label, then close this one, also draw the label here, hold Control, label 2, hold Control, label 3. Our work is easier. Then after doing that, we can just drag our mouse, just like we do in Microsoft Access. Copy that, go to this other end here and paste. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our work is even easier. Then go back to toolbox, take a text box, take a text box here, draw a text box, hold Control, we have 2 text boxes, then go back, take a label, we have a label here, hold Control, we have 2 labels. There we are. Now we are left with changing the font and sort of view, and therefore you can also go back here and take a label and draw it here. Therefore we start with this, go to properties, down here, scroll, go to where the text is, double click and type where you want, or you need to have a hospital management system using VB.net. There we are. Then you click increase the font size of this. If we just scroll to where you see the font size here, double click. Now once you double click, you can give it the kind of font you want here. Like now I want to use this bold, and then it should be bigger, size 48. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore that is our title. Then we proceed to this button here. This button here, you change it to BTN Doctor. Then this one here, change this one to BTN Appointments. Then we go to the next one. The next one is BTN Patient. Then we go to the next one. The next one here. The next one is BTN Payments. BTN Payments. Then we go to the next one. The next one is BTN Pharmacy. Then we go to the next one. The next one is BTN Words. That way. Then after having done that one, you go to label. You also change the labels, but for this one I don't think we need the labels. Just remove the labels here. You hit it correctly. Therefore this one we don't need a label. Also this one, remove the label, remove the label, remove the label, but increase the size of the button. Therefore this one can just be assigned to that's the center part. Also this one, you can just bring this one down a bit. This one down. This one should be, you can use the arrow keys. Just a moment. I just undo that one. For this one, I just want it down there. Therefore from this point, you just take this one to the center part there. Also this one here to the center part. Then after doing that, these ones we have just given them that is the names. Therefore we now need to do the labeling. The labeling is done at the text part here. Therefore this is doctor details. Then this one again, this is appointments. This one here is patient details. Then this one, just go to text where the text is. This one is payments. This is payments. Then this one here is pharmacy. Then this one here, this one is words. Then after doing that, you can just go to this point here, click these ones, you select them like that, go to where the font is, font, then change the font to something like 12. There we are, that way. Therefore this is size 12. Then after having size 12 there, you can just change this one here, that is the label. Here this is label stays, the name stays that way. Then we can just go to the text. Therefore this one is username. Then this one here, the label here, this one is password. Then this one is password. Go to this part here. This is the password. Then change the font size of these two. This one here is, change the font size. Just borrowed this that way. Also increase the font size of these two here, 14, something like 14. There we are. Then this one we can just take this one somewhere to the center, that way. Then the next thing to do here is to assign photos to this. Therefore you just go scroll down here, go to where the image is here, image. Therefore you click on the 3 dotted lines, then import. Therefore you go to where our pictures are, that is pictures. Go to these ones here. Therefore we need to have doctor. Therefore we have that one. Click on OK. Therefore once you click on OK, then go to align picture, go to the left. Then we go to appointments, do the same to that. Go to image, go to import. Therefore we select all categories here. Then we need to have appointments. Click on OK. Change the location of that one. Therefore we go to where the image is here. The image should be on that side. Then patient, the same. We just go to image here, then import image for the patients. For the patients, we can have we can use this. Then just go to where the shape should be, that is the shape alignment or the image alignment here. Change that one to the other side. Then go to payments, do the same image here. Just go to import. We are in the payments, therefore just have that one. Then do the same. Go to image alignment, change. Then go to pharmacy. Go to image. Go to import image for the pharmacy. So you can use for the pharmacy. For the pharmacy, you can opt to use something that is close to, let's use this one. If I click on OK, then go to image alignment, and then arrange that way. Therefore, lastly we go to the word, go to import. Therefore, we go to taking and something like this. This is the word that way. Then we go to where the image is, image here. Then just change it that way. Therefore, you can also edit this. This one doesn't look good. This one doesn't look good. Use name. There we are. Then for the password field here, we need to do something. Just go to where the password, this is use password here. There is this part here, use password. This one should be set to true, so that when I run now my form here, therefore I just run my GUI here. When I run my GUI like that, you'll notice that this field here can detect caps lock, and when you type the stuff there, the stuff is hidden. There we are. Therefore then we stop this. Therefore for these buttons here, we need to do something that one, that way. Therefore this is our dashboard. Then we also need to do a button, 3 buttons. One, hold control, 2, 3. Therefore we need to have these 3 buttons here. Then go to this part, go to backara, B, where is B? We go to where backara is, backara here. Change these ones to a different color, like now green. If we forgot to hold the control, because I wanted all of them to have the same color. Therefore there we are. Therefore this one can also be changed the name. This is BTN login. This is BTN clear. Then this one is BTN cross. Then after doing that, give this one a name. Like for example, this one is login, and you can use ampersand to give it a hotkey, login. Therefore L will be underlined. Then this one, this is clear. We want C to be the hotkey. Then we need to have this one also. This is cross. Therefore we have letter L as our hotkey. Then after doing that, hold control, click on them, then go to where our font is here, click on it. Therefore you can bold that one, make them 12. Good. Then after having done that, you can also work on these ones here. Just go to backara, where the backara is for these ones. For these ones you can make them light blue. There we are. Then if I cross on this, ladies and gentlemen, like that, Then we just do a bit of modification to this one, that way. Then we shall be in a position to see that we can still do something good. Then we, on this same point here, on the same point here, if example I decide to increase the font of the size of this one that way, and also reduce this somewhere, then increase this somewhere there, then you can just pull these ones to that side. Good. Then we can have a rebel here, hold control, also have a rebel there. Then from there we just go to this point, go to property sheet, then go to image here, then I go to import, then I select all images here. If I can be in a position to have the users there, then I click on OK. Then here I need to remove the name so that the label, the label should remain. Here is the text. That way, then increase the size. Can increase the size to 14. Just a moment. Then you have this one here. You just go to image, import, and then you can put this one. Click on OK. Then go to font. We go to where the font is here. Then set this one something like 16. Also this one something to close to 16. There we are. Therefore, let's see how that one looks like. Therefore, let's look at that one. Therefore, when you click on this, let's see. When you save this one, then run, we need to first of all see what we have, what we have on that one. Therefore, let's just do a modification on this, ladies and gentlemen. This one, instead of using a label, let's use something different, a picture box. First, let me just have 2 picture boxes. Therefore, for this one, just go to image, then go to this one, that way, ladies and gentlemen. Then for this one, image, this way, then I use the key that way. Then you can just go to image. That is the size. This is the size of our image. Just need to reduce the size. That is the key. This should be the user. Therefore, for the user, just go to this one. I think they are somehow good. If we can just bring this one somewhere there, somewhere closer, like that, then I'll have created that one. So if I cross that, cross this one, then I think we are somewhere. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the dashboard. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, if we just do a bit of hospital. There is an I somewhere. If you do that correction there, hospital. If now I run this one, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we are done by creating our dashboard. That is the dashboard of our system. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pause at that point, and then later on we shall be in a position to proceed with our part 2 of hospital management system. In part 2, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be doing individual forms, where we shall do doctor's details form, appointments form, patients details form, payment forms, pharmacy form, and wards form. Later on, I'll be taking you through on how to connect our Microsoft Access database with this Visual Basic.NET platform. And also later on, in our final part, we shall be doing the user authentication, where we shall be making sure that the login details are correct. And for this session, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. See you in my next session.